At a G7 meeting in the UK over the weekend, the top diplomats of South Korea and Japan met face-to-face for the first time. However, during their brief chat over dinner, South Korean officials said they merely reaffirmed the sizable gap between the two countries over historical issues. Yoon Jung-min with the details.
South Korean Foreign Minister Chung Eui-yong and his Japanese counterpart Yoshimasa Hayashi met for the first time on the sidelines of the G7 ministerial meeting in the UK, only to reaffirm a frosty Seoul-Tokyo relationship over historical issues. Seoul's foreign ministry says they briefly met at a reception over the weekend, and Chung made clear the Korean government's stance on Korean victims of wartime forced labor and sexual slavery. Chung called for dialogue, adding the two countries have a lot to work on together. Japan's Kyodo News reported that Hayashi demanded, quote, appropriate measures from South Korea regarding the thorny issues, reiterating Japan's earlier stance. They have agreed to continue close communication between Seoul and Tokyo. On North Korea, the two ministers confirmed the importance of cooperation along with the U.S. for the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. The Japanese foreign minister only took office last month, and the two officials had begun the reception by exchanging friendly greetings. The South Korean chief diplomat held separate meetings with his U.S. counterpart Antony Blinken at the G7 over the weekend. They discussed issues on the Korean peninsula, Northeast Asia, and the Middle East, while reaffirming the strong Seoul-Washington alliance. Chung also held a series of separate meetings with his counterparts from Australia, the UK, and more, stressing the importance of cooperation on various sectors, including economy and health. At the expanded G7 ministerial meeting, South Korea shared its experience of democracy and discussed recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as resilience of the global supply chain. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.